King at Conscious Life Expo, and he is probably my favorite astrologer on the planet.
Thank you.
Yes, because he's actually giving you more than just what's going on with the planet. He's talking about your heart. He's talking about your soul, and he's talking about the future. And something I thought of this morning while I was watching you again was the future always becomes the past. So don't worry about it so hard all the time.
Yeah, I think that astrology helps you actually understand the moment, but while of course you want to look at the future, you want to look at the past. One thing, if you live your whole life by like what's coming up next the whole time, then you're only living in that space. So I think it's like knowing where that space is and then coming back down to here and then being like, okay, because you have to enjoy every moment. We spend more time sleeping, going to the bathroom, eating. Like life is not every moment of like the major moment of like when you get a new car or your first kiss with a lover
Peak
or whatever.
Experiences.
Like exactly. And when you focus on just those spots, you're going to start having anxiety because in between all that, that's all you're expecting it to be 24/7. And then when you have those moments and they're not that special anymore because you have them and you're expecting them to be 24/7. So it's about understanding cycles in life and understanding that we're living cycles every day.
Yeah, and the cycles of nature, cycles of the moon, the cycles of the planets.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
And I think right now we were just talking right before we went live here about, you know, my issue right now in the spiritual community is that people are being like trying to turn this back into like Hollywood thing. I know I look it, and I am from this area.
We kind of have to look it,
right?
Know?
But it's a secret agent thing. It's like, remember,
Exactly.
we're all brothers and sisters in the same love and the light, and none of us are higher up than anybody else. Nobody has more knowledge than anybody else because we all have to get it all from each other. And so I love events like this to bring people together, but I don't like the people who walk around and start talking, acting like their shit don't stink. Their shit does stink. I don't care what you eat. You got poopery in that fucking bathroom. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, and what I found here, a lot of people have not, even if they're teachers, they haven't healed their childhood wounds, their problems from the past. So they're here trying to heal people, and they're not.
Or their nicotine addictions.
Well, that, sometimes we need some coping mechanisms, darling, and I don't blame them. But I'm talking about, you're not over abuse, you're not over all of these things, and you have behavior patterns that actually cause the illness, and it's disgusting. So anyway, that's my issue, is that people aren't teaching from the heart, they're teaching usually for money.
The money will follow always if you put spirit first, always. And of course the heart is spirit. So God is love, God is the heart. So if you follow that first and only that, even if no money's coming in, nothing, and you just continue, you have to go through a rite of passage. And then money, you start to realize once you have it all, I've been lucky in my life. I've made millions of dollars and then fucking been like, bought everything and then was like so empty. The most empty I've ever been in my life because it will not give you shit.
Listen to that. That is real.
That's real, and I'm not bullshitting you. So it's like straight up, just realize that it's a moment like right now, even speaking on a phone with you in the middle of an alley with the beautiful sun in LA here in February of 2020. That moment right now, you appreciate it and put everything that spirit has divined it all to this moment and appreciate that. And money is not something that needs to be stored away and saved. It's just like, gosh, it will show up from spirit when you need it to get through whatever you need to get through.
And that's true. That's how I live my life.
It works.
It's a miracle,
and the more that you start ice skating through life, you're going to have a much more fun time.
Okay, let's thank the Leo King, and happy birthday, Corinne Wilson, and happy full moon, Leo King. And we'll see you on the flip side.
Adios.
I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, you. I believe in miracles. Since you came along, you sexy thing.